Hey guys, my name is Kelly Ringer, and I'm here to share with you a few wellness thoughts today right here on social media. So thank you for tuning in. So something that's been on my mind today especially, but kind of over the weekend, and I think it's something that you guys might be feeling too, is stress. No, not stress, actually. I'm very tired because I didn't sleep very well last night. So what I meant to say was rest. That is exactly how rest can affect our cognitive abilities. I can't even say the right word. So yeah, so we lost an hour of sleep over the weekend, and we've got a full moon hanging over us, and there's this Friday the 13th coming up, so there's all these funny little things that I feel like people are being affected by. And so yeah, I was gonna just talk about rest and how it's kind of a big piece to the whole wellness journey. So yeah, I did not get a good night's rest last night. I don't know what it was. I've got the bags under my eyes and the red splotches on my face to prove it. So, anyways, so, okay, rest. When we think of rest, we often think about sleeping, whether it's going to bed at night or maybe taking a nap. But we generally think about sleep. So we know that sleep affects our lives in major ways. If you suffer from insomnia or have other chronic sleep issues, you know very well this to be true. I hope, sleep is something, I guess, that I've always struggled with until recently, being able to dial in my nutrition and really work on self-care and those kinds of things. So I don't know what it was last night, but for whatever reason, I could probably do some journaling maybe and figure out what I did yesterday that led to this night of not sleeping. But anyways, when you do sleep well and you do have a good night's rest, generally, you're more productive, you're more vibrant, your brain is thinking clearer, and you're just able to get through that next day much better. However, when you don't get sleep at night, that next day can be just downright awful. So I'm pretty sure we've all experienced that, and whether it's for whatever the reason that you didn't sleep, whether you were out late or insomnia, for whatever reason, we all know that those next days are no fun at all. So, but when I'm talking about rest, I'm actually talking about more than just sleeping. It's a bigger picture than just sleep. Rest for me gets into like your self-care practices. Can include downtime, whether how you slow down, intentional ways that you just kind of slow down and take a break, take a time out, and really putting in value into doing those things. It could be a hobby, it could be some sort of restful activity or restful entertainment, but just to kind of like get you out of your day-to-day grind and stressful situations, whether it's your job or you're a stay-at-home parent, or whatever it is. It's just, rest is about doing things to release our stress, calm our bodies, and just kind of powering down our minds, even if it's just for a little while. It's really important for our overall well-being that we can take that time to do those things for ourselves. I know as a mom, for me, you definitely can feel guilty taking that time, but I just think if you're not rested, there's so many elements. Like it affects, if you're not rested properly, unless you're a super mom like, my sister. It's hard to just have that energy then to go play with our kids and not get crabby with them, or keep that relationship with a significant other, spouse, positive. Or it's hard to be productive in our careers, or even do the things that we love to do if we're really not rested well. So another thing for me that I've noticed when I'm not rested well is my cravings are out of control. Or I wouldn't say out of control, but it's definitely harder to, make it through the day without reaching for comfort foods. Like, I just feel like when I'm not rested, that those comfort foods tend to comfort me, but then they don't, because then I don't feel well, and then it just leads to, I don't know, lower motivation, to get back on a normal schedule and doing the things that I want to do. So, it affects, maybe I don't drink coffee anymore, but I used to. And when I used to have a really long night of not sleeping, I would slam coffee all day long. And I don't know, I guess it helped get through the day, but it didn't help in the long run. I'd find myself being dehydrated, because then I wasn't drinking water that I needed to be drinking. And then I'd find myself come 8, 9 o'clock at night that I couldn't power down because I had been so jacked on caffeine all day. So it kind of just would be like a vicious cycle of just not getting good rest. So it affects so many aspects of our life, and it's more than just sleeping. So, whatever, you need to do for you, whether it's, taking a nap, if that's something that, you're blessed to be able to do during the day, and you're, just taking 15 minutes to take a time out, even if you have to go hide in the bathroom. I've been there, those kids and dogs, they still seem to find us. But whether it's just getting in the car and maybe just going for like a 10-minute drive and putting on your favorite music, or reading a book, or taking a bath, I don't know, whatever you can do to just kind of power down your mind so that you can recharge to be that person that you need to be and that you want to be, is really helpful, and is definitely worth investing some time and thought. So I'm curious to know, what do you do to help yourself rest or power down or ease stress? Drop a comment, send me a text, send me a message, send me an email. And I'd like to know, what do you do to de-stress and rest your body? So that's all. That's all I have to say. I'm so tired. Bye.